Yeah, that could be. I think,
Isn't it more like a
like
grunt?
a guttural,
Ooh.
All right. Well, the animal grunts are not cutting it.
Right.
Here's the happy grunt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a happy grunt.
Now-
That might be close to the side. Let me try a grunt again.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, that is not. When we were talking to you off the air, you said it's like the tennis player. I've never heard a tennis player make that noise.
No, but if you did, I'd be playing a lot more tennis.
Connie and Curtis on Channel 95.7.
I wouldn't be.
You would too.
I would want to, but Katie would say no. We've seen this play out time and time again.
Grunting.
I would offer to play tennis.
I was asking Dan last night to grunt.
And?
His grunts sounded like our grunts. They did not sound like grunts.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing around here. Russ really appreciated the grunts, though.
Oh, yeah, he did. He loved them.
Got to talk to him a little bit after the show yesterday, and he was a big fan, especially of when the ladies were calling in and grunting.
Right.
That was Russ's favorite part
Your
of the day.
favorite part of the show was Russ's least favorite part of the show.
Hey, but at least we had the Dannies, and
the
no one,
Dannies made my day.
no one can ever take that away from us.
No.
Nobody can ever take that away from us.
So we had 3 Dannies at the same time on the phone with us yesterday. It was unbelievable.
And somebody posted on our Facebook page, I love the Dannies, and all the Dannies liked it.
It's a lot to like when you're a Danny, right? Now, we had talked about maybe making our next T-shirt say Connie and Curtis and then Danny underneath. I bring that up because today is Tuesday.
T-shirt Tuesday.
It's a T-shirt Tuesday. We still have the sorry T-shirts.
So when do we get the Bless You T-shirts, Amanda?
She said that they should be done sometime this week.
Okay, so maybe
So we should have them for next week?
We should have them for next Tuesday.
fingers crossed.
Bless you,
It's-
West Michigan.
It's sorry shirts today. Just listen for your chance to call in and win them.
Yeah,
Super exciting.
I
Get your
know.
shirt. I almost wore my unfunny T-shirt today.
You did?
But then I did not.
I don't know if I even have one of those.
And that's the shirt report.
No, he went with a nice plaid instead.
No, underneath.
Oh.
It wasn't between a Connie and Curtis unfunny shirt and a button-down plaid shirt. It was going to be underneath. But then I got to this gray shirt before I got to that gray shirt in the drawer.
Okay.
And that's the only reason I went with it. This one
Because it was
on top.
first.
It was first. I'm like, I need a gray shirt. Ba, 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 ba.
I understand that.
Grabbed one. Go. Done. Winner. And it was like 78 degrees in my bathroom this morning.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Too hot.
I think it's funny that 63 degrees is like, ugh.
I know. Like,
so hot.
we're dying.
I know.
It's gonna. Don't worry though. That's all gonna go away.
Tomorrow the high is 54. But we've already hit the high for today.
Yeah.
The high is 63 and it's 63 right now.
I mean, it. I can't believe that the high wasn't even higher because it was hot when I went to bed.
It
I went to
probably
bed-
was warmer than that at midnight.
I went to bed at
don't
like
know.
10:30, and they were talking on the news that it was going to be. Yeah, we're gonna see our high and then just fall throughout the day. And I don't know what the temp was. Apparently, I wasn't watching.
I walked out into my garage and I'm like, really?
Yeah. Well, it's
Come
raining.
on, this is Halloween week.
We got thunderstorms.
A couple years ago, we had snow on Halloween.
2012.
Right?
National Weather Service tweeted that out. Before that, it was 1995. That's Jeff Porter down at CBS telling us that. Mm-hmm. Crazy.
We could see some flurries this Friday. That'd be great.
No.
Yes.
No, it would
Awesome.
not. Great for you because you're sitting giving candy. I'm walking with a 7-year-old or
Well,
8-year-old.
you'll stay warm walking. You'll be warmer than I will be.
No,
Yes.
because I'll have my booty shorts on.
What are you wearing?
I don't know. I might wear Antonio Sabato Jr.'s outfit from last night's Dancing with the Stars.
What?
Pretty hunky.
Was it sexy? He's a babe.
Well, he's gone, spoiler.
Oh.
Oh, did that just happen?
Could he not dance? I always feel like hot guys
No,
should be able to dance.
He could dance. The two people who can't dance
Yeah.
are Michael Waltrip, who they pretty much told, you are so bad right now, and it's your time to go home.
Yeah.
That's what the judges said.
Yeah.
And Tommy Chong, who is also, he's like 76 and horrible at dancing.
Okay.
And so when they announced last night that Michael Waltrip was safe, Kate and I are like, well, why? Spoiler, they're cutting Tommy Chong. Like, there were 15 minutes left in the show. It's like,
Right.
why did he say that? And then it came down to Antonio and Tom, and I said, they announced it because Antonio's going home. And she's like, no. Boom. Antonio, spoiler, gone.
Were they the final three? Are we already done to
No,
final
just
three?
the last two. So every episode, everybody's safe except for two couples.
Okay.
And then they say, you're going home. And then they went home.
Oh, that's Too bad.
You should have. So
He's good eye candy, Antonio.
Tommy Chong's partner.
Not good eye candy.
Well, his partner is a
Tommy,
sexy
I'm
lady.
talking about.
But she was bawling. She thought they were going home.
Aw.
As soon as it was down to the final four with their team, she was crying like, okay, well, we're done. Hugging him. And then Antonio, they were shocked. They couldn't believe it.
Aw.
Eye candy is the only reason that Sadie Robertson is still there, though.
Really?
17 years old, long legs, and dances like amazing. But she should not be winning. I mean,
But if she's amazing, why shouldn't she be winning?
because they rip her every time.
Okay.
And it's just dirty old men voting and keeping her there.
I don't picture a lot of men voting for Dancing with the Stars.
That's why they have
You think
these
they are?
people on.
And you
yeah.
think that's why Tommy's still there?
Tommy is there, but you're exactly
Because of baby boomers?
the stoners want him there, and he's probably the most famous person on there now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I was watching Sadie, and she was getting ripped by Len, and I was thinking she's only there because she is this hot 17-year-old girl, and everybody, American men, want to see her on TV dancing around in these sexy outfits.
Are you offended by her?
Yeah. In fact, I leave
You
the
are
room.
not. I leave the room.
I leave the room during her
Right.
performances. It's funny, though. Anytime she does something sexy, they flash to her dad in the audience.
And what is he doing?
He's watching and clapping because
Okay.
she's dancing. And like I said, if you have a hot daughter, you want her to do sexy things and be the best at it. But it's like they are saying to us, hey, he's right there. The dad is right there.
Right.
You know,
Don't get mad at us.
Don't get excited.
Yeah.
Here's dad right there in the
Is he
audience.
sitting in there with a shotgun?
Pretty much. You know, he's
might
got
as
his
well be.
camo on and his hat and his beard. So yeah, he's
Oh, that's right. Duck Dynasty, dude.
He's Duck Dynasty, super long beard. So yeah, Antonio got the boot, but he was a strong
sad.
man. So they did a circus theme,
Yeah.
and he had no shirt on, and he lifted his partner over his head and did like a above the head push up.
Do you know who he is?
I do not know.
No.
Yeah, he.
You need to Google him.
Yeah,
quick.
I've heard of him, but I wouldn't know where he was from.
How do we know
Pretty.
him?
I
He was
think
Zorro.
he originally was it. No.
Who was Zorro?
Melanie Griffin's ex-husband.
Yeah, and they met on I think it's Zorro.
That's not Antonio Sabato Jr.
Who was that?
That was Antonio Banderas.
General
Yes.
Hospital?
He was on
Yes.
General Hospital.
Is that
Antonio
where she
Sabato
was
Jr.
from?
Okay.
Yes, was
Okay.
General Hospital.
Guys
Isn't
named
he cute?
Yeah, he is cute.
Guy's named Antonio. I get mixed up.
Apparently.
So Antonio Banderas was Zorro and married to Melanie Griffith.
Yes.
Antonio Sabato
Melanie
Jr.
Griffith. Yeah.
was on General Hospital,
Yeah.
and that's it.
How old is Antonio Sabato Jr.?
He is 42.
Yeah.
He's 6'1".
Yeah, he's muscular. He looked real good.
He is muscular.
He's got some smuskles, so he's got that going for him. Very smuscular.
He's got a couple smuskles.
I mean, he's got smuskles coming out of his arms.
Smuskles on his legs.
Muscles in the
on his
ab
neck.
area.
He's very smuskly.
Very smuscular. So
I
smuscular.
would like for us to use the word smuskly forever.
It's
from
hard
now
to
on.
do because it's easy to mess up and say smuscle, but then it's hard to
It
make
is.
yourself say smuscle.
I don't think in my entire life I've messed up and said smuskly.
Oh.
But I'm going to now.
I do it all the time.
Intentionally because it's cute.
A lot of times I can't talk too good.
And that's why we love you, Curtis.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Muscles and Connie. Just hanging out.
All right, well, we'll have T-shirts on the way before 7 o'clock. We're at 6:15 now.
Connie and Curtis.
6:26 and Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. We dropped a degree, by the way.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
No, you like cool.
62
I don't like cool.
now. Temperature's supposed to fall today. 54 is the high tomorrow, but we have some rain this morning. That should move out. Did you mow your lawn?
I mowed the lawn.
Yay!
Lawn is mowed. I will mow it probably 2 more times before the end of the year because it was too hot to put the clippings on like the mulch beds. Like, so I can't do that. Otherwise, little mice will get in there. So that's no good. So I'll have to mow again and then one more time as it cools off. Thanks a lot, West Michigan. You jerks. Hey, remember that accident Amanda told us about?
Yes.
On 131 and 196? Now the ramp is closed.
Oh, it is?
So at 96 and
Okay.
southbound 131, the ramp is closed. MDOT just tweeted that out.
Okay.
So they're cleaning that up. Where exactly is that? I mean,
It's eastbound 96, the ramp to go southbound 131.
Okay.
Two semi-truck accident. People were squeezing by on the left shoulder, so it makes sense why they closed it.
Yeah.
so that if you're going that way, you aren't going that way. That's the rules.
Pretty
right there.
soon, it's going to be a slow trek into work every single day.
We'll have the snow.
You'll look at the road and be like, is that slippery?
Is
I
it-
can't tell by looking at it.
It was a little slick this morning, and like we're seeing the crashes here.
Yeah.
Amanda said she saw somebody whip around on 131 driving in. I got a little hydroplane action going on, getting on to an off ramp.
Did you?
So it was like, woo! And then I was thinking, I was like, what would happen if I smashed into the side of the guardrail on my way into work? Because obviously I would have to wait for the police.
Right.
So I would have to call you, and then
Right.
and then I'm sitting there. And would I just call in and do the show from the on ramp?
No, you would probably be here close to 6 o'clock because you come in early enough that
It would take.
Probably,
it'd be
yeah.
okay. They'd get me
Yeah.
here. What if I had like an injury?
then no, you wouldn't come into work.
Okay, I wouldn't get one of those neck braces and then just sit
I
here.
mean, you may get one, but you wouldn't probably have time to
wouldn't
come and
come
join
in.
the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would try my darndest.
Well, that's so nice.
So yeah, you're welcome.
I would try as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure that you would. I think you would be like, oh, my neck hurts. I gotta
You guys
go.
have a good time today.
I gotta go to the masseuse.
I'm out.
I need to
And go back
relax.
to bed.
Yeah,
That'd be
that-
wonderful.
That hospital room got a bed in it? Yes, it does. I'm just gonna lay down here, Doc.
do you mind if I just, yeah.
No, you're fine. You just got some scrapes. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Here's a Tylenol.
I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Doc says I can't make it.
Ugh.
Yeah, so that's rough. So
You think I would do that, really?
I feel like, yeah, you would take every advantage given to you. Like, well, they put me in a room with a bed. I had to sleep in the bed.
You're paying for it.
I mean, and you're paying.
That's true.
You're paying so
Want to get my
much.
money's worth out of this bed.
Right. There's probably like, do you think it's like parking ramps where if you're only in there for a few minutes, it costs less? Or
No.
do you get the day charge immediately?
I don't know.
Okay.
When Mike was in the hospital for only a day, they actually said if you leave before like 4 p.m. or something, that you wouldn't be charged for like an overnight fee.
Okay, well, there's our answer.
So as long as you're out by 4,
Yeah.
which you could get a whole lot of sleep in by 4 p.m.
Oh, that would be great.
It'd be real nice.
Goodbye, phone.
Doctor's orders. I got to turn this up. And then you come in tomorrow and we're like, oh my gosh, what happened? You're like, yeah, I hit a curb. We're like, what? You hit a curb? Yeah, the tire was flat. I had to get a new tire.
Would you stay here and do the show?
Absolutely. I don't know. I would just, if it was on, I would be talking because I don't know how to like
Somebody
start
would have to come in and
anything.
push the buttons.
And if it's off, I would just be sitting
Yeah.
here listening to the music. So I'm not sure what happens there. Do I A, sit here listening to the music, which I would love, or B, just talk for 4 hours?
Amanda, do you know how to push the buttons over here? You don't either, do you?
I probably could figure it out.
Yeah.
She's not dim.
I've done traffic from over there before.
Have
and
ya?
I've figured that out. So
Okay. Yeah, so we're set. It would just be traffic
I
reports.
won't feel bad then.
Traffic reports and songs. That's all we would have.
And you. Blah, 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 blah,
Amanda's
blah.
like, I don't know how to make you talk, but I know how to do the traffic report. So, well, here's another traffic report.
You want to give away some T-shirts?
It's time.
All
It's
right.
Tuesday. Pegasus Sports prints them up. We got to give them away, right? They're, say, Connie and Curtis, sorry, in the style of the Lake Michigan Unsalted T-shirts that you know and love.
I do know and love them.
Yeah, so
Caller
call.
10 right now, 7708957 will get you dose.
2 of them. Now, we have it on good authority, and that's Amanda's word, that we should have them for next month. The new Bless You T-shirts. You know them, you love them. You can get them starting next month.
Amanda, did you order more Bless You T-shirts than we normally get?
yeah, I ordered 40 more than we normally.
40 more.
Okay. Is that a double batch?
That's a little bit less than a double batch.
Okay. So
Okay.
as we are dwindling, we'll decide to either go Bless You Again or Danny or any of the other things. One Flush, I think we had
Danny.
talked about at one point.
One flush. Did we?
We have a lot of ideas.
Did we? Was one flush one of them?
We have a lot of ideas for
I don't know
T-shirts.
why.
Amanda has the list. I don't know. That's just off the top of my head.
One flush.
Would be a great T-shirt.
That would be a great T-shirt.
7708957. It is a T-shirt Tuesday, and you got 2 Connie Curtis Sorry T-shirts. Who is this?
Linda?
Linda, you're the winner.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Yay! You're welcome.
We're very excited for you, Linda. I don't know if you can tell. We're pumped. So you got your shirts. Hang on, we'll get your information.
Oh, Linda.
And then you're all set. Did you see, Connie, the breaking news over the weekend?
About?
Juan Pablo and Nikki from The Bachelor.
I did see that. I was glad for her.
They're gone.
They're broken up, right?
They're broken up. Well, allegedly. According to clues given on her Instagram and Facebook and Juan Pablo's Twitter, it seems like they are broken up. You remember that they were the ones where he didn't propose at the end of the show. He just said, hey, you know what? This is fun. Do you want to keep doing this?
And he couldn't say I love you to her.
Never said I love you. The one that Andy, our last bachelorette, called out and left the show because he kept saying, I'm sorry. Don't tell me you're sorry. And he said, I'm sorry. No, don't say that. Yeah, I'm sorry. He could not stop saying I'm sorry to her.
Right.
So Nikki actually sent out the message over the weekend that said, isn't it pathetic how we waste so much time on certain people and in the end they prove that they weren't even worth a second of it?
Wait, is she the girl in this situation?
She's the girl. And then it
Okay.
says, nope, not one single second. Juan Pablo, what a shock.
Nobody liked him, though.
No.
So I really hope that she moves on.
Everyone knew that Juan Pablo was going to do this to her.
Yeah.
That's what Juan Pablo does.
Right.
That's how he rolls.
The headline I saw was something like, the worst bachelor in the history of bachelors.
Yeah. Well, he was good, though, because he got, I mean, it wasn't watching The Bachelor and like you're gushing over this hot guy. It was, this guy's such a jerk. Which one of these girls is going to be stuck with him?
At least it was something different
Yes.
a little bit.
And then Nikki was the big winner, but he didn't propose. So really, and then they went on couples therapy right away, or couples rehab
yeah.
on VH1, and like, hey, we need some help. It's like, what do you mean you need help?
So-
Ridiculous.
Let's talk about that whole couples therapy for a moment.
Okay, are we?
Would you ever-
enrolling? What's happening?
We're not a couple. I hate to
Okay.
inform you of
Okay.
this, but I mean, we're a work couple.
Yeah, we're not a couple.
But would you ever publicly go to therapy with Katie?
Publicly, like instead of privately,
Yes.
like where people know about it. Yeah, maybe.
Would you?
I think so. Like,
Amanda, you and Mike?
I absolutely would.
You would?
why? You're saying you would keep it close to your vest so that we didn't know?
Absolutely. I don't want the world to see my drama.
You don't want us judging you.
No.
Okay. You want us to
I want
think
to handle it.
very Stepford. Everything is fine.
Yes, very Stepford.
We're all good, but behind closed
No,
doors.
if I was that way, I wouldn't be going to therapy.
you would do whatever Dan said.
Right.
So maybe, hello, Stepford. So
No, but I would not go to public therapy.
I think that's part of the therapeutic process is announcing to the rest of the world,
No,
I'm
it's
getting
not.
this therapy.
No, it's
Where
not.
you're able to not hide it. Like you're able to be more yourself. If I was your therapist
No.
and you were coming to me privately, I think I would say, all right, now it's time to take the next step and start telling some people that you're here.
No.
I mean, it's not like they're HIPAA.
I call BS on that.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not a therapist.
They're only doing it publicly because they're getting paid.
On the TV show.
Right.
Well, and that wasn't even really therapy. That's a fake.
I don't know. I
T-
never watched it.
Right, it's a fake TV show, and they're not really there. That does not count as real therapy.
Yeah.
That just is like you're on.
Do
a
they
beach.
get therapy while they're on there?
They
They get like little. Don't they have little things they have to do too? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
but-
this is your goal for the next day.
Yeah, but it's garbage. I mean, it's like when you see Celebrity Fit Camp, and they're working out.
How do you know it's garbage? Have you been to therapy?
No, I'm saying this TV show is therapy, and I thought we're not publicly saying if we're in therapy or not.
You said you'd have no problem with it.
Yeah, that's true. No, I have not been in therapy.
Okay.
Sadly, but I'm open to it.
I just wondered
I bet.
because I would not go. Not that anybody would ever want any of the three of us on some,
Oh, the show?
reality
Like
show, therapy show for couples.
You wouldn't do that. Think of the boost to our show. If one of us was on there, if we could get you and Dan
It would be hard. We don't need therapy.
on like Grand Rapids couples rehab, and you're there, and it's like a web show
and then
that
everybody
airs
knows all your business.
at
No,
mlive.com.
I would not like
You'd
that.
be like Spidey.
Who's Spidey?
Spencer and Heidi.
Oh.
The Pratts, and you just make it all up. Like they went on that show and they just made everything up, and then people hated them more
That's
once
just
they
so
found
much
out.
drama, and everybody's talking about you and talking to you about all your drama.
And
I
then
don't
they're-
like all that drama.
Then they're talking about us.
You like all that.
The
So
show.
what?
The show, it helps.
My life is more important than us. No offense.
Whoa. Offense taken. Amanda, what do you think about that? Her life's more important than us.
I don't think that's what she meant by that.
Yeah,
what
I
she
absolutely
said.
meant it. I absolutely meant it.
I don't think I approve of this.
You don't think your life is more important than this show?
Wow.
Well, the show is part of my life.
But your life as a whole, isn't it more important than this show?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't
That's
think
exactly
you meant
how
to
I'm-
be offensive
Yeah.
towards Curtis.
I mean, if
is
he
what I'm
takes it
saying.
offensively, that's fine because
Well-
I meant it exactly as I
yeah,
said
you
it.
meant it as an offense.
I mean, I
get
love
it.
you and I love doing the show, but if it comes
Okay.
to me having to choose my life
Right.
or this job, guess what's going?
your life.
See a job. See a job.
But then what would you do? You'd be so bored.
I would have another job.
Oh, okay. So where have you been talking to people?
No.
You have something lined up? Are you going to be at Meijer? What do you have going on?
Oh, I would love that.
If you could, what section at Meijer would you want to work in? What's your ultimate Meijer job?
Let me think. I'm thinking of all the different departments.
Yeah. I want to be the person who fixes the problems at the self-checkout.
Do you? No,
I
that's
do.
technology. I would hate that.
They just they swipe a card.
I kind of think that I want to be the greeter because then I get to talk to people.
Hey, how are you? But
And I like talking to people.
right, but you would talk too much. The manager would sit you down after the first day.
Cashier is good for that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because, you have
Yeah,
to be scanning
and
people through anyway.
I've always wanted to be a cashier. I used to have a little fake cash register when I was a kid, and I would
Okay.
act like I was checking people out.
So
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh,
No.
right. Amanda was a cashier for years.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
If you're working at a grocery store,
Yeah.
there's a lot of produce numbers to remember. And sometimes they don't go away.
Oh, okay. What's lettuce?
I don't. Well, usually like lettuce had a scanner thing,
Okay.
but like
A plum.
plum, I don't remember.
Tell us what you remember.
Cucumbers were 4062, I believe.
Okay,
Bananas were 4011.
Awesome.
that's good.
What about when somebody comes up to the cash register and they pretend that they have a different kind of tomato, but full
Because
well.
Romas are cheaper,
Yeah.
or whatever.
They have a vine ripened beefsteak, and they're telling you it's a Roma. What do you do with that?
People usually didn't try to deceive me as far as their produce was concerned. If they put a different sticker on there, I usually just went by what the sticker said. So if they
Okay.
really wanted to try to get one over on me, because I'm not a tomato
Right.
aficionado.
I'm not saying sticker though. Like I got asked the other day, do you know what kind of tomatoes these are? And I said no, but I'm sure I grabbed the cheapest. And then, and I don't know if I did, but
Right.
I wanted to.
Right.
Like, that was my
Right.
goal, my
Right.
intention. So she made it the cheapest, and then I was set.
But is that what you do when you do the self checkout? Do you choose
Yeah.
the cheapest one all the
Tomato,
time?
boom. Well, and it has the pictures. So like
Yeah.
aroma looks different. So if it has
Right.
a different
Aroma's
picture,
like an oval.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
it looks like an oval, but no, I mostly just grab the cheap ones.
Okay.
So then
I don't know
that's-
which ones are cheap or not cheap.
Me
I
neither.
have no idea.
So you just go tomato.
Yeah.
Like one says tomato,
and there
then
are like 7 different kinds
some
of
have
tomatoes.
fancy names, and some just say tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I go tomato. Boom. Thank you so much.
Thank you for showing me how you push the
I
button.
push it, and I pushed it incorrectly because it's on the screen, and I was pushing there on the actual belt.
So I would be a cashier. What would you do?
I would probably also. I've been a cashier.
But you said it's not all it's cracked up to
It's
be.
not really
so-
all it's cracked up to be, but I've also been a bagger, and I've also
Ooh.
worked in a floral department.
Yeah, I would love the
And I've
floral
helped out
department.
in the dairy cooler.
But see,
Yeah,
at
we know what you were
Meijer,
doing in the dairy cooler. There,
at Meijer
makeup.
though, they don't have somebody who's just sitting there in the floral department.
Right, that's
Or in the
true.
clothing department.
Right.
They just kind of are walking around doing everything.
That's why I
so-
want to be the self checkout helper. You swipe a card, you're the hero. People love it. Like they're like, "Thank you so much."
Or you
know,
never get over there quickly enough.
And I have to. I take my time, right? Because I'm reading the Inquirer or Cosmo. I mean, it's sitting right there, and I get to like check their IDs for liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Self checkout person is who I want to be.
Okay.
And I got like 5 that I'm in charge of. So it's not like I just have one aisle like you. With your, you got 1. I got 5.
Yeah. Okay. You got 5.
Yeah.
I still think I'm going with a greeter. I would like to be a greeter.
Hi, and welcome to Meijer. My name is Connie. Where are you going? I'm not done talking. Now, did you see the ad?
Here's a cart.
Look at the ad. Here's the ad.
Always have a cart waiting.
Yes, and would it be clean or because sometimes they give you a
It
cart?
would be clean, and I would have WD-40 in my pouch, so I would make it so it's not squeaking.
Thank
going,
you. Because sometimes
That's very annoying.
like the greeter will hand me a cart and there's a napkin in there. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you couldn't-
I don't want the napkin cart.
Oh, you couldn't-
I agree.
You couldn't get the napkin out of there. You're standing here.
Even they don't want to touch the napkin.
They could have a glove.
They should hand you a cart, sans napkin,
There should be no napkin.
and that sanitizer rag.
Hey, clean stores
They should be
start here.
sanitizing them as they're handing them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
see?
A clean store starts here. And
It
it's
does.
with the greeter. They do it up, they grab the napkin, they hit their hands,
Yep.
and then they're set. Here's your clean, fresh cart with a WD-40.
And maybe a piece of gum.
Of course, people are walking in and they're slipping
Or a
because you're
mint.
spraying oil all over the floor. Hold on, what's that? Whoa! Ah! And Meijer closes down for like 2 hours because you have an oil slick there at the home
But
entrance.
those carts are are so smooth at that point.
They're like,
The home entrance is closed. Please make your way to the food entrance. Home is closed. Go to food.
oh, I could be that guy. I could be that guy who makes the
They
announcement.
don't have that guy at Meyer.
That's just the manager.
I could be the manager. I'd be
no,
great.
You are far too irresponsible to be a
I'd
manager.
be a great Meyer manager.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I would.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm voting that I would.
Okay. Amanda?
No.
Okay.
No manager.
Wake up.
Roaring.
It's Kate
roaring
Perry
we
on
can
Channel
do.
95.7.
We can roar.
Roar. We just can't grunt.
No, we don't know how to grunt.
Nobody can grunt.
You know what else we can do? We can help you with your marketing plan here for 2015. It's just a few short months away, and we have a couple seminars going on tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, at Stonewater Country Club. They're marketing solutions seminars. So if you have a business, you want to market it, you need to go to one of these bad boys.
We have one of our company's executive VPs coming into town. We love him. He's very British.
He is absolutely British.
Amanda, you and Mark Stewart love talking to one another because of the shared British
Hello,
accent.
Mark.
I love Mark.
So he'll tell you everything. He knows pretty much everything.
He used to work for Kraft.
There is to know.
Did you know that?
Yeah, did know that. We've had many Kraft talks.
He was very crafty.
It's the cheesiest.
Yeah.
That was him. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that was him.
Macaroni.
It wasn't really him.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
we
it
don't
was.
know. Maybe it was. It could have been.
It could have been him. But if you want to attend one of these and actually get your marketing on track for 2015, we absolutely can help. Just go to mychannel957.com. Click on the words marketing seminar.
Did you see Walmart taking grief yesterday about their Halloween costumes?
Fat girls.
Yeah, that's what they called them on their website. That's a quote. Fat girl costumes.
Now, they're thinking that probably it just was done as a joke by somebody who was setting the site up and then never switched it, like forgot about it. But did
Yeah.
you see the most egregious error, if you will, or error?
What?
So they were given, somebody tweeted to them like 2 weeks ago and said, hey, this is offensive. And they sent out a generic, thanks for your tweet. We appreciate all customer feedback.
Okay.
But it said, I just found this on your site and it's bothering me. You might want to take it down before everyone else sees it. And they ignored it. They just got the generic.
So they've had 3 weeks to get it off, and now they're rushing it.
And now, and it took them 3 hours yesterday. So everybody was like piling on Walmart. It says fat girls on your website. And they're like, oh, okay. And then, well, you know how IT guys are. Took them 3 hours to get that off of there. They always say they're so busy.
You know how IT guys are.
Can you fix our website? Yeah, hold on. I have to go to lunch. And, right? They're always going to lunch.
Yeah.
Does that bother you? It says fat girls?
No.
Because I don't know. Like, didn't Lane Bryant, didn't they use the word fat a couple years ago? Like, they said, hey, we're going to stop getting away. We're going to get away
I don't
from bigger,
know.
and we're going to use the word fat. And I think they tried it for like maybe a week and then had to stop.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
I thought they did, or some other store.
I really don't think any store can use that word.
Okay. So
They're gonna get some,
But we know what it is. Would you rather it
Not
said
so fun
plus
feedback.
size? I mean, we all know what
yeah,
you're
that's what
talking
everybody
about.
uses. Yeah. No, I agree.
Right?
But it is less offensive.
Because you don't want to click on a thing that says fat girls?
I don't know, maybe.
Or do you, I mean, plus size is okay?
That is the politically correct term, is plus
Right.
size.
Well, that's what
clothing.
we need to protect people's feelings as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Right? So now do you not shop at Walmart anymore?
I don't shop at Walmart all that much to begin with.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
But it has nothing to do with any political stance or anything like that. I just,
Well, and then one here is way in Granville. Like, you got to go.
Yeah, and there's one on 28th Street, too.
Oh, is there one?
Yeah. One
Okay.
by the hotel that we stayed when we first moved here.
They have a Walmart there?
Down the road,
'Cause
yeah.
remember when I wanted my basketball hoop and I wanted the specific
Right.
one, I had to drive all the way down to Granville and be there. I had to meet him at like 10:30 in the morning. Because
In the parking lot?
Yeah, in the parking lot. And it was from a guy. Stu was his name. And he pulled up the truck and just gave it to me. And it was real cheap, like real nice. Came out of the back there. And he,
Right.
he had a Walmart shirt on. It was spelled wrong, but whatever. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like $35 and
Yeah, I don't have one really near me.
right. So it's not
So, no,
not
I'm
convenient.
more of a Meijer girl and a Target girl.
Would that bother you, Amanda, if you were on the website and you saw that it said fat girls costumes?
I think I would be a little bit taken aback. I don't know if I'd be offended, but I'd be like, huh, that's
Because you're not used to
curious.
seeing that,
Right,
right?
yeah, it's not something that you're used to seeing on a website.
Steve's on the phone. Hi, Steve.
Hi. How you
Hi.
doing?
Good. What'd you want to say?
Well, my wife has a thing for the word fat,
Mm-hmm.
and not that she is by any means, but she says it's fluffy and tasty.
So if it said
F-A-T, fluffy and tasty.
if it said fluffy and tasty costumes,
She'd be fine with that?
she
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would buy one.
Okay.
All right, so if you walked into let's say you walk into a store and you and your wife are there and it says instead of plus size or instead of women,
Women's.
it says fat girls.
Well, they're selling a costume. They're not selling a line of clothing.
Right, but it's not a costume of a fat girl. It's not like a big suit like Gwyneth Paltrow wore in
No,
in
it's
that
plus
movie.
size it's plus size costumes.
It's bigger costumes.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I think that would be a little offensive. Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
But I would still buy one.
You would still
Oh yeah,
Well,
everybody.
it's fluffy and tasty. I mean,
You gotta get 'em.
hello.
All right, so yeah, it's not like
Thanks,
a
Steve.
fat suit that they're selling and calling it fat girl. This is for plus size women, and the section says fat girls costumes. on
Connie
their
and
site.
Curtis, who is this?
This is Brian.
Brian, what do you think?
Hey, I really don't have anything about the fat girl costumes, but there is actually a Walmart on 54th Street too, right there by Division.
Yeah, that's the
54th
one that
and
I went to
Division.
down on 54th Street. Isn't that
Oh, I thought you
Granville?
said Granville.
Isn't that Granville?
No,
Oh, well, no.
Kentwood.
I went to the one down. Well, I
there
don't
one-
remember where I went.
Is there one by Rivertown?
I thought
Yeah,
it was
there's
Granville.
one by Rivertown too.
Is that the
That's
one you
probably, that
that's
must be the one
you
that I went to. Anything past 54th, it just starts getting blurry to me. I can't
But
count
thanks
that
for pointing us in the right direction.
Exactly.
We appreciate
I
that, Brian.
appreciate it. You go down. Oh, that's that new one that they just built.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. See, no, that wasn't there when I was buying my basketball
hoop.
The new one. You can't say that they got a new one and that we should have gone to it, Brian.
Well, I didn't know when you bought it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fair
What do you think?
enough.
It keeps track of your stupid basketball hoop?
I would like him to. It's on the blog.
I'll mark it on the calendar.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
It's not on the blog.
It's
That's
not on the
That's
blog.
not true at all. So that's two men. Two men say, hey, they don't care about these fat girl costumes.
men.
They would just buy them, right?
Well, no, he didn't say that.
No,
he
he's telling us where the other Walmart was.
he was trying to point us in the right direction.
There's a third Walmart here in town.
Thank you, Brian.
So they fixed it,
appreciate
and now
that.
people are going to be all mad at Walmart. But if you've seen that People at Walmart website, you shouldn't be surprised that they have that section, right? That's most of those pictures are of plus-sized shoppers. You've seen
Are
them.
they? Yeah, plus size. I think most of those pictures are clothing based.
Yeah.
And it's like hanging off because it's up in there.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes it's up in there, the plus-size shoppers.
Sometimes.
So
Well,
they got.
don't even have to be plus size.
What if they had
Sometimes
a
it's just...
People of Walmart costumes? They should totally.
Oh,
shouldn't
they should embrace it.
Shouldn't they embrace that? And they have a section of Halloween costumes that are based upon the pictures on peopleofwalmart.com.
Some people get really offended by those websites, People of Walmart.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like who?
We have a former coworker.
Really?
She's in Tampa now.
Was she plus sized?
No.
She was regular sized?
Well, whatever regular size is. She's probably a size 8.
Okay.
But she just posted about it last week, how she was so offended by
really?
People of Walmart websites.
What about it? Did she say what offended her?
No, she just thought it was mean.
Because it's bullying.
She thought it was mean.
Because we're taking pictures of these people who look different than us.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is
She thought it,
technically.
right?
Technically, it is
right?
kind of bullying.
She thought it was mean.
But they'd make great Halloween costumes, and everybody has seen the site, so everybody would know who you are.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you're the guy in the cowboy hat with chaps and nothing underneath.
Right.
You're people at Walmart.
Right.
You're the lady with the nude leggings.
Uh-huh.
People at Walmart. People
Short
would-
shorts and ripped up, cut up shirts.
Exactly. Hanging out there a little bit.
Yeah.
You definitely people at Walmart.
Yeah, if your boobs are hanging out of your shirt,
That's what they like.
People of Walmart.
People of Walmart.
We need to write that in for our group costume idea here at work. because we have a big group costume, or we're all doing our own costume.
Again, I'm not spending money buying clothes like that. I don't have any clothes like that.
You're fine.
Connie and Curtis.